And I think we ended up getting away from him the first day, and then he ended up back with us now, is what I remember.
That's right, but tell folks what happened in Brooksville with him.
He was, when we got into the base area, he was always trying to get attention to us, to get us caught while we were trying to film the activities going on there. He was like setting fires and putting flashlights into the to the airplanes and helicopters to get their attention and all kind of things like that.
Now, let's be clear. One time, he just kneels down in the bushes and starts starting a fire. What happened?
And that's when they had a spotlight or something, and we had to start running for our lives. You lost your cell phone, I think, in the swamp.
Yeah, but Mike, let's go back. What did I do when he started trying to set a fire?
I think you told him that he was the provocateur at the time and got mad at him.
Yeah, because he kept trying to do it, and remember, I shoved him down on the ground, and I said, you may think you're tough special ops, but I'm about to stomp your guts out. You don't remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been a long time, but I remember.
So, and again, I've learned a lot more then. I would have just waited for the dune buggies, but it was, I don't even know why we ran through the swamp. I should have just waited for them, but who knows? They might have set a fire and killed both of us. And
because they started, they had the helicopters that were with the spotlights that after he did all that, and so we had to run to get away from them. And that's when they sent the dune buggies out. That's when they sent the dune buggies out.
Look, Mike, we cannot procrastinate now that we've talked about this. Where is the video, the raw video? I mean, I know I edited it down and put it in Police State 2, the takeover, but he's not in that.
I mean, I haven't talked to you for a while, but what I'm doing, Alex, is I'm going through every single video on VHS before they run and putting it out on the Internet to make sure it gets out there on the Internet before it runs. And I've been doing that. I mean, I don't know if you've seen some of the stuff I put out, the UN flag burning, and it's a coincidence. I just put that UN flag burning out on the air. I mean, thank you.
What, are you in a store, Mike?
Yeah, I had to get some moving blankets because I'm getting some appliances for a rental. I'm actually here in Austin, and what happened was Alex? The UN flag burning. I put that out there. Your speech on the UN flag burning. Then I heard on the news that they had just arrested a militia group for, and part of their deal was they were burning UN flags. So.
Well, Mike, I appreciate you coming on short notice. I just, I know you were in a store and weren't listening. I just, I tell people these stories and I want them to know it's the truth. I mean, this is what you get when you just try to go cover an urban warfare takeover drill.
You can't explain to the people. You'd have to write a book about what happened that time. But there's been a lot of cases, and it's still happening where these provocateurs show up. The provocateur that showed up at Mount Carmel tried to stab you.
Yeah, I forgot that. They were with, they later admitted that they were federal informants, and the woman came in with a butcher knife. That was not fun.
And, way back too, there was a federal agent that infiltrated, when I used to have to hire people, as, workers. He said that he didn't have any money, but he had this nice apartment. And you found out later that he was trying to infiltrate your organization. And you know who that is. He got on the radio and told you.
That's right. That guy later admitted he was a Fed. They're such scum.
There's been quite a few people, and I've been trying to be very careful because, I don't think it's over yet. I think they're ramping it up a little bit.
Well, Mike, I appreciate you coming on. I just thought, why should I sit here and say Mike Hansen was there? Why not just get him on and have him tell the story? Oh, then somebody broke in our hotel room and stole the $500 I'd left in there.
Yeah, and I think, that they found us too. I mean, he ended up finding us over at that other hotel, that same provocateur. And while I'm on here talking about old footage of yours, Alex, what I'm doing is I'm going through these VHS tapes, and I got a computer guy trying to get the best quality out of them. He's putting them on my YouTube channel free of charge. You can see Alex Jones when he was looking really good back in the early 90s and 97, 98, all that, at Mike Hansen Archives on YouTube.
No, we link to it all the time, Mike.
Yeah, I know you do, and there's some really good speeches and it really, it's still the speeches that you did back in the 90s are still holding true today. So it's just, people don't even know what date it is. They think if we don't put the date, they always say, hey, when did he give this speech? So
yeah, because everything we talked about came true.
So that's what I'm trying to do for my little part now. I have to run my business, but I'm really trying to go through this warehouse. I literally got a warehouse full of old VHS tapes.
Well, Mike, in closing, now that we've talked about it, you need to immediately dig through and find that guy at Waco or the Brooksville footage. We've got to get that out now because we need to expose that guy.
Okay, I'll work on that next.
Because I can't believe how stupid I was. I mean, I knew it was dangerous and bad, and I stopped him, but I should have called the police on him right then. I should have, just the danger we've been in all these years, and we just walk point like it's no big deal, and we wouldn't be here, Mike, if it wasn't for people's prayers and God above. Thanks a lot, Mike. We'll be right back. Stay with us.